Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Depending on the time you receive this video, I'm so happy to come your way again today. There's something urgent and important I'd like to share with us, and I want you to do all you can to receive this message with joy and urgency if it relates to you. There's something that has become a norm in our society, and it is important that we address it. And I trust that by God's grace and His help, we're able to overcome. The main emphasis of this are some persons who God has, by privilege, given opportunity to be leaders, to be bosses, to be overseers of different organizations, different different companies, different ministry, and so on. And these persons, by privilege, God has given them opportunity to bring people under them to serve. Now, when it comes to the business firm, business area, there are some persons who are leaders, the bosses in offices, who begin to take advantage of their subordinate, especially the female kind. They take advantage of them sexually because they are the boss, because they are the leader, because they are in charge of that firm. It may even surprise you that some of them go as much as they can to threaten them that they dare not speak up, because if they do, they will lose their job, they will lose their position in the office. Position given to you by God is a privilege and it should not be taken for granted. Now, that is the business aspect. And when it comes to politics and leadership, we see leaders, bosses who God has risen to that height, and they begin to take advantages of people sexually. They abuse them. Why? Because they have no say. They have nobody to report to that can defend them. They have nobody that they can report the issue to. Why? Because they are vulnerable. They are what? They are vulnerable. We see this everywhere in our society, and the females are victim of this. If they dare speak out, there is always a threat upon them that if they do, the consequences they will face, they cannot bear. So most of them have to endure that sexual harassment. Most of them have to bear that pain, that agony. Most of them has to bear it. Why? Because they want to keep their position, they want to keep their source of income. Leadership is by privilege. But my main emphasis is to our young ministers who by privilege God has raised so high and gathered so many persons around them. Some of them, they are mentors. They are mentors to these people under them. And these young guys always take advantage, not all, some. They take advantage of these young ladies who submitted to them to be mentored. They submitted to them to be helped, to be tutored, to be mentored, to be trained, to be empowered, or to be delivered. But it's so shocking that you will see these persons who are supposed to be mentored, they began to take sexual advantage of these persons. They began to abuse them sexually. These persons that ran to them for help, most of them, they end up being victim of sexual harassment, and they cannot speak out. If they dare speak, nobody will believe them. But the truth is, you cannot deceive God. Now, this message is coming as a way of letting us know that anybody that God has brought to your way by privilege, you should not take advantage of them sexually. You should not abuse them. You should not defy them. You should not condemn their life. You should not make their life worse than they came. As a leader, anybody that comes to you is supposed to leave you better than they came. They should not leave you worse than they came. It is an error. It is improper. It is an error that should be corrected. I'm speaking generally to everybody who is involved in this kind of act. You may be a politician, you may be a business a guru, you may be a minister, whoever you are, you may be any kind of person. If you are victim of this, you always take advantage of people that submit to you. They call you leader, they call you boss, they call you father, they call you their everything they can, and you still oppress them, you still suppress them, you still take advantage of them, you still defy them, you still molest them. You are a failure. You are a disgrace and a disappointment. It is a call for you to amend your life. Let people leave you blessed. Let people leave you happy. Let people leave you and they see you tomorrow and they are happy to associate with you. They are happy to introduce you to others. That yes, this person was the one that mentored me, was the one that moved me, was the one that made me who I am. It was the one that transformed my life. Without this person, I will not be standing. Let that be their testimony. Not the other way around. Not the other way around. They should not see you and speak away. They should not see you and hide their face. They should not see you and begin to regret why they ever come to submit to you. Please, whoever you are, it's a counsel that you can still make amend. You can still make amend. You can still correct that error. You can still do something meaningful with your life. You can still mold this person's life. You can still correct that error. There's an opportunity for you to correct that error. As far you are still alive, as far the love of God is still upon your head, there's an opportunity for you to amend that error. And if you are there, you are victim of such, a lady, you are victim of such, you have submitted to somebody and the person has been taking sexual advantage of you, you have bearded so much that you have come to the point of giving up. I dare to speak to you this that you should not endure rubbish. You should not endure such activity just because you want to maintain your job, just because you want to maintain your source of income, just because you want to maintain association. No. If you are victim of such, anybody that will not improve in your life positively, anybody that will not make your life better and meaningful, you should withdraw from such a person. You should desist from such a person. You should separate yourself from such a person. Anybody that is taking advantage of you sexually or any kind, that is not making you happy, it's not making you feel fulfilled, it's not making you feel bold enough that associating with this person is a blessing, withdraw from such persons. No matter what is you are gaining, no matter the advantage, no matter the privilege, no matter what is given to you, as long as you have no peace, you have no happiness, it's not improving your life, it's not helping you emotionally, it's not helping you socially, it's not helping you otherwise, I beg you to withdraw. Stay away from such a person. Anybody that cannot bless your life, that cannot impact your life positively, that cannot mold you positively, such a person is not worthy of your association. So I'm encouraging you this hour, if you are such a person experiencing such, I beg you to withdraw. And I know that God will heal you, heal that damaged emotion. He will heal that area of your life that needs to be healed, that needs to be molded. And God will connect you to faithful and trustworthy persons who can make you, mold you to become that person God has destined you to be. I pray that God will bless you as you receive this video, this message. Please receive it with all joy and happiness. It's a means of encouragement. And I want you to also like, share and comment on this video. Please do it to follow me on my Facebook page and also my YouTube channel. You can subscribe. It will not take you anything to subscribe. Just press the subscribe button and press the notification button. Click on the notification button and follow as you keep receiving more of God's message and more of this video. God bless you, Shalom, and have a great day. God bless you.